The Cowboys get the Christmas Day win against the Commanders here at Northwest Stadium. Head coach Brian Schottenheimer joining me after the big win, coach. And I have to start with the intensity. You saw it right out of the gate, really on both sides. But you talked a bit about it all week. Doesn't matter what you guys are playing for or what the record is, you guys are going to play for each other. Does the intensity, the physicality, did it meet your expectations today?
It did. You know, we talked all week about this is going to be a physical football game. We obviously know DQ. We know this team very well. We knew how they would respond. But it's never going to be about an opponent. It's always going to be about us. And we talked about our relentless play style. We actually went back and talked a little bit about, Marshawn this week and what he meant to us and what he mirrored. He mirrored that play style. And so I had no question that our guys would come out and play the way they did. And it literally looks like a title fight watching some of these guys. Malik Davis, his eyes all beat up. And the guys laid it out on the line out there. And it's a good Christmas.
I'm glad you brought up Malik Davis because he had one heck of a game, 20 carries for him tonight. Javonte Williams gets a little banged up, and you guys are able to trust him to keep the run game going. But it's really, his story is just kind of remarkable from how he even practice squad guy gets released, comes back for you. What are you seeing out of Malik Davis that is contributing to this run game?
Well, first of all, special young man. He had an incredible game. I say it this way. When we let Malik go and we cut him, when he came back, he was different. And I think that's from being on the street. And he had a couple workouts, but nobody kind of signed him. And we brought him back. I knew he was different. What a warrior. And we trust him. So proud of what he did tonight.
Now, since we're talking about the offense, I got to ask about some of the aggressive play calling. First two drives, you go 4 for 4, converting on fourth down there. When you get the first one, does that kind of give you confidence to call it again and go for it again when you're talking about on fourth down and being aggressive?
Yeah, I got to be honest. I didn't think that we'd probably go for it 6 times tonight, which we did. Fortunately for us, we were successful all 6 times. But, we played ourselves into the right D&Ds at the right situations where you go for it. We're never going to be cavalier. We're always going to play on the high side of being aggressive. But we felt like we had good play calls, and we trust our guys. And when you have a quarterback like Dak and the weapons like we do, it's pretty easy for the play caller.
I think my favorite the favorite play of the game was Kevontae Turpin, big 86-yard. Saw 3 Commander defenders, and Kevontae Turpin was just maybe 2 steps ahead of all of them. At what point did you see he's going to be fine getting to the end zone?
Yeah, well, that's the thing. You never doubt Turp when he catches a football with space because there's no one on that field that's faster than he is. Incredible throw by Dak. We were actually trying to get GP and CD on the outside on double moves. They played outside this tricky 2 coverage, and he punished him with his speed, and it was an awesome play.
And then when you're talking about a Kevontae Turpin be able to do that, Jake went out of this game, but it doesn't really matter who's out there. You guys continue to are able to get that ball spread around. Does that just kind of a testament to what this offense has been doing all season and what you guys really have weapon-wise?
Well, I think it shows you how good we are. I think it shows you how much confidence we have in one another. I think it shows you what a great leader Dak is and what a great quarterback. But, again, we're going to always respond to what the team does and come in, and they played us a bunch of cover 4, 4 guys back, and that's why we knew we were going to be able to run the football and do it at a high level. But 210 yards rushing, it's quite a lot in this league.
It's a lot on the offense that went on today. We're going to talk about the defense some more, though, when we come back. Cowboys enjoying the Christmas Day win against the Commanders. Head coach Brian Schottenheimer rejoining me to talk about the big win. All smiles, Coach. There's been a lot of first times for you this year. This is your first time coaching on Christmas Day. You got to like the result.
Yeah, I think, we're pretty good on the holidays, Thanksgiving, yeah, sign us up. Christmas, why not? But also the short weeks, the short weeks are hard. Our guys came into the game beat up. It was a physical game. I've already talked a little bit about the way we played and how physical we played on really all 3 phases. But these guys have deserved these next couple days off.
Now, Dak said it after the game last week. He said he thinks he might be the only player that likes playing on these short weeks. Kind of get your mind just fresh off. He said, yes, he wanted to make sure it was clear practice is important, but he likes just the fact of going back on the field. Do you kind of enjoy these short weeks as well?
Yeah, what I would say with that is absolutely, because you can't overthink them. Sometimes as coaches we overthink things. We're like, well, maybe if we do this, maybe if we do that, that might be the way to do it. This is going to always be about execution. You do core things you're good at. And, again, our facts that we've done it at a high level, I think, shows you that it's good to us.
Now, we talked a lot about this offense previously, but I want to give some shine to the defense. They've been under a lot of criticism, but one guy who stood out tonight, Clowney. I don't know how old he is. We don't like to talk about that. Anyone over 30 is old in the NFL. Right. But Clowney, the way he showed up, not just tonight, but really after the first 2 games, he's that was his ramp up. What have you just seen from Clowney, what he's been able to bring?
I'm so proud of JD. He just what he's brought to this locker room is incredible. He really is just an impact player. The run game, he's making impact. Pass rush, he's making impact. But what I love that he's doing is he's impacting the young guys. He's teaching them. He's talking. Yeah. And I think that's because he appreciates the game so much. And what a great addition bringing him on board. And great job by Jerry and Steven and Will McClay finding a guy like this. And he is not disappointed from the time he's gotten here.
What did you think about just what your team was able to do pressure-wise? I know it's, there wasn't a ton of sacks tonight. Struggled a little bit to get home, but at the end of the day, when you're going to the locker room and the other team only has 10 points and Debo Samuel's getting those explosive plays, it feels like your defense is doing something right at that point.
Yeah, I think you look at the third down numbers and you say that, okay, we didn't get many sacks, but we certainly did affect him. He missed some throws today. And again, we knew that this was going to be a situation where if we could control the clock and limit their opportunities to play the game, that it was going to be a good formula for us, and we were able to do that. And we kind of flipped the script a little bit from last week. Last week, we only had the ball for about 25 minutes, and this game we came away with the ball for 38 minutes, and we knew that would be a good way to win.
So you got the win on Christmas Day, got the smiles, guys got some days off. Coach, how are you going to enjoy your holiday? I'm sure you're ready to be with the family.
Yeah, family. Again, like I said, somebody asked me about it last week. I said, hey, these guys are my family. I love these guys. There's nothing I wouldn't do for these guys, but I'll just relax, sit back, and just catch up on the year. It's been a lot going on, very busy, but I'm so blessed as a man to be able to sit in this position to lead these young men, and I never take that for granted.
Well, thank you so much, Coach. We're going to let you rush off and get to your family for Christmas Day. That's it for now. For Briana Aldridge, for Brian Schottenheimer.
Merry Christmas.